Welcome back to Coast Cooking. Today we're going to be taking a bit of a spin on a traditional Greek salad, using up some great fresh summer ingredients like cucumber and bell peppers, and we're going to be topping it with sauteed and spiced chickpeas. Also, we're going to be making a really delicious and fresh lemon and dill dressing to go on the top of it. I love this one, crazy easy, nice and easy to make for packable lunches as well. So, let's get started. My dressing. That way the flavors have a little bit of time while we're preparing everything else to blend and get to know each other a little bit better. So you want to start with some fresh dill. You can use dried, but obviously fresh is always better as far as flavor goes. And once again, thank you to my friend Cornelia, because this dill is fresh from her garden. We're going to bundle the end like so and start chopping. We're looking for about a tablespoon of chopped dill here, and then we're going to go in with some fresh squeezed lemon juice. I use the juice of half a lemon. That's the equivalent to about a tablespoon if you're using the pre-squeezed juice. And then I put in about a teaspoon of salt, just according to your taste. Then of course, no salad dressing is complete without some fresh cracked pepper. I was pretty generous with mine. Then going in with the good stuff, the grainy mustard. I used a tablespoon. This is going to act as a binding agent. And then olive oil to obviously counteract the mustard in the dressing a little bit there. Make it a nice vinaigrette, a tablespoon of that, topped with a teaspoon of sugar to use as a sweetener. Alternatively, use honey. Then going in with the garlic. We're going to take about half of the clove of garlic and put it directly into the dressing. The other half we're going to save for our chickpea. Okay, so as you can see, I made the dressing directly in the bowl that I'm going to put the salad into, because, you know, who likes doing extra dishes when you don't have to? So let's go ahead and cut up the vegetables and add them in. I'm going to start by cutting up about 1/3 of an English cucumber. You can peel the skin off of these if you don't like the skin. I like the skin, so I leave it on. The cucumber is washed anyway. So now that they're in slices, we're just gonna quarter them and add them right into our bowl. I'm also going to add about half of a red bell pepper. Any type of bell pepper will work for this. Red just happens to be what I have on hand at the moment. And again, I'm just going to cube it down into bite-sized pieces. Then we're going to add in some cherry tomatoes. A regular tomato would work as well. I just have always preferred cherry tomatoes in salad. I have a variety pack, so we have a few different types. These ones are my favorite, these watermelon looking tomatoes. They're very neat looking. Some yellows. Okay. And you can leave these whole. You can cut them up as small as you'd like them. I'm gonna half or quarter mine depending on the size of the piece of tomato. Look at how pretty they are inside. I chopped off a little piece of my purple onion here. I quite like onion in my salad, so I'm going to be adding about a 1-inch thick piece, halved. Just gonna mix this up in our dressing. Now, you can leave it just like this if you are vegan or are trying to avoid dairy. For myself, I'm going to add a little bit of feta cheese to this to add a nice salty bite. I'm adding about 1-inch squared of traditional feta and just crumbling it in. In a skillet, we've added about a tablespoon of olive oil and the other half of that clove of garlic. And we're just bringing it up to a medium-high heat to add our chickpeas and additional spices. All right, so as you can see, the garlic's starting to sizzle there. So let's add our chickpeas. I'm adding approximately half a cup of canned chickpeas, drained and rinsed. I've also added some fresh Kraft black pepper. I add quite a bit, but this is to taste, and we're gonna add just a little bit of salt. And again, the salt is to taste. I'm using coarse kosher salt. Any kind of salt works, and this is just gonna help bring out all the flavors. Now we're gonna go in with a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of Greek spice mix. And we want to saute these until they get almost like a crispy popped texture. Okay, so now our chickpeas are nice and crispy and golden brown, and that's exactly how I like mine. They're gonna have a little bit of a bite to them when they cool off a little bit on top of our salad. So you could definitely serve these hot right now, completely cooled off and cold, or somewhere in the middle, which is how I like mine. Look at all these beautiful colors. Be generous with your greens, they're very important. Then we're gonna come in with our beautiful vegetable mixture. And then front and center of our show, our chickpeas. And there you have it, a beautiful, healthy, and hearty summer salad. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Coast to Coast Kitchen, and I hope today's recipe inspired you to create your own summer salads or try out this one for yourself. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe to see more like it.